Good evening. This is Springfield Johnny coming to you live from Spring, Tucky. It's the voice of poverty hour. Well, my creative juices have been flowing ever since I've been seeing my new therapist. I'm not going to talk in that voice, maybe. People think I've got a split personality. I keep switching that voice. See, I don't know who he is. See, this is why I'm seeing a therapist. Because I've been traumatized by my father. Yeah, he screwed me all up, see. I could tell you almost when it began. I saw a picture of him on his Chris-Craft. He was fishing. Had a captain's hat on like this, fishing pole. Looking really serious. Wait a minute. This is my father's fishing pole right here. What the hell? How did they get here? How my father's fishing pole get in this movie I'm making? My. See, this is what this is about. See, this is a therapy of duty. It looked like I got to get that pose. See, a big, strong, tough, merchant marine man. With his fishing pole. Don't mess with Mr. Presco. You're gonna catch him a fish. You better get out of his way. I mean, this is the father I had, Yeah, all right, get out of, sweating box of dynamite, touch it and bang, And he would get these poles, see. This is an antique one. I think he got some antique ones from an old bait shop down in San Pablo. We went in there, take his two wee little sons in there, Gonna take my sons fishing. Make men of them. Dang it. What's wrong with that? Hey, this is this Wolf Larson thing, So, you always had one of these super duper poles. That's a nice one, see? That's seasoned wood. That's real antique wood, see? It's just, with that thing. There's a make in there. Huh? Feel that weight of that. Feel how strong and firm. Eh? See how firm that is? That's hard. That's hardwood here. This is good wood. It ain't gonna break. It ain't no plastic piece of shit. Oh, this is Mr. Presco's pole. It's the pole he deserved all his life. Hey, look at that. Look at that reel. That shiny reel. Look at that. Now, this is like something, mystical. This is out of a mystical story, a fairy tale, something, This reel, this is an old man at sea. Jack London and Hemingway, yeah, they had nothing of my childhood and my daddy. He was a real man. He had a good pole. He had a good pole, you understand? What don't you understand about good pole? So, I'm prepared to see my therapist for the second time, and just started to explain who my father is, and she's, getting some of it. I think she's going to go with it. See, I told her my father and Donald Trump are brothers, they're twins. I got this present. I got my dead father all over again. damn, what a curse I got, So, Vic would take us to the bait shop. And we're going to go out in the pier. Actually, we're going out in the wharf, the Oakland Wharf. Where it says Oakland. The Oakland, wharf, and there's some piers down there. The big freighters used to come in there. Not the big ones, the medium-sized ones. Not the container ships. And I got to get my hand in there. Yeah. So, this is the old Port of Oakland. Port of Oakland, that's what it says right there. We used to fish right down below it. See? Huh? I was born in Oakland. I was with my brother. Now, old man gonna take us fishing down to the Port of Oakland. We're gonna catch some fish. Damn it. He's got the paw. We ain't gonna come home with no fish. He got the paw. See that shiny? That shininess there? Yeah? Come on, you wish you had a paw like that. Say, come on, tell me. Tell me that this paw don't make you jealous as all hell. Because it made me jealous as all hell. I'll tell you, because he go and we get down and go get some bait and stuff like that, and I thought he was going to buy me and my brother Mark a pole. See, we're like 7, 6, or 8 or 7 years old. Where's our pole, Papa? Right. No, and he was ready for that question. Are you gonna be asking me where your pole is? I don't think so. Not in my ship. Now you shut your mouth. You go out in that truck. You wait for me to finish doing business with this fisherman guy. We got to be talking about the bass that are out there. So we go out and he comes out. He's got all his gear. He's got new hooks. He's shiny stuff. He's got some lures in the bag. He got some squiggly little things, some shrimp, and some long pill worms, and everything. And he's got a little bag of shrimp for us. Eh? But he's got all the good bait, live bait. So we get to the Port of Oakland, a big long pier, and there's no ship in there. And so I said, well, what are we going to fish with, Papa? And he goes, come here. Yeah. See that piece of wood over there? You pick that up. You go get that one, Mark, over there. You pick that up and you bring it over here. So then he goes up and Mark goes first. He's the eldest. He starts taking off some line. Okay, I'll take off the line. You wrap that line around that stick. Right? You ain't a moron, are you? You just wrap that string around that stick. Well, why, Papa? Because that's your fishing pole. Well, really? We could fish with a stick, Daddy? Yeah, you sure do. But you ain't ready for a man's pole. I wish I could talk to my therapist like this. I just go, maybe I'll show her this routine. Yeah, but just to reenact, right? This is a movie, right? We see the steak pit, with something last summer with Ken Liz Taylor and the Three Faces of Eve. My cat was that. She's got her hand on the button to push the button, bring in the armed guard. So, we wrap the line around there, and then he shows us how to tie the knot, special knot to put the leader. We actually got a leader. Maybe not. I think maybe he just tied one hook on there, onto the string without the leader. Maybe we weren't old enough to get the leader. And, then he takes out a little shrimp. He goes over there, puts it on the dock there, cuts it, cuts another piece off of it with his fishing knife. The serrated blade along there, the sharp serrated, his fishing knife. Get that little shrimp there, cut off some meat, some big meat off that shrimp. And now, come here, that shrimp, Potter, put it on your hook. There you are. Come here, Greg, you dumb moron. Come over here, let me show you how to put the shrimp on the hook. So he's watching us, see. We know if we make a mistake or do something stupid, like, we know what we're doing, We don't, but, we should. So, you go over there, Mark, and you drop that line. You take that line, you drop it down there. He's got shiners down there, see? That's what you're going to catch, these little shiners. And they hang around the piers, the pylons. And you just kind of dangle that little shrimp down there, And you catch yourself a little shiner. Now, you get that? You got that? Now, I'm going to go over here, down, to the end of the pier. I'll keep an eye on you. I'm going to catch me a big striper. So, it's like, it's like one of these scary movies, I see these movies of these scary clowns beckoning to the children, and in the grate, the sewer, trying to claw the little kid, into the sewer. This was just another episode, of Scary Father. See, terrified. I mean, we're trying to think and go, well, is there a penalty for not catching fish? Shut up, don't talk to me. He doesn't like us to be talking to each other. But what if we don't catch a fish, Mark? Can we go home? Are we going to be able to go? No, shh, don't say home around here. He gets all pissed off. See? So we're there for a couple hours, and we actually caught some little shiners. They weren't like this. They were like this. They bring them up, and the little stick they're going like this. Come on, Mark, get it up there. Yeah, get it up. Get that stick going. The little shiner come up. We look down there. No. Mr. Persko, Captain Victim. No. Waiting for his big fish. So, a couple hours go by, and Mark and I got to take a shit. I mean, both of us at the same time. I got to take a crap. Mark, I said, I do too. What are we going to do? I don't see no bathroom around here. I think I'm going to go in my pants. If we go in our pants, we're really going to get a whooping. How many shiners we got? We got, what, 7? We got 7 shiners? Shit, we'll live. He ain't going to kill us, but we got to go up there and talk to him about where we're going to go take a poop. So we walk down there. Said, Papa, we got to go to a poo-poo, And he goes, what? You have to go what? Poo-poo? Did I raise you to say poo-poo? No, we did, Well, right, you see that shack way over there? You that's hanging off the pier? You go in that shack and you just poop in the water. You go, what? You go in the shack down there, you take down the pants and get up on the board, and let our poo-poo drop in the water 20 feet into the water. Oh, mamma mia, what did I raise here? Just a Dunstan wagon. Take my hands, you little wimps, you little babies. I'll take the little babies down to the poop house. That's what I'm going to do. Come on. Come on. Wah, wah. Okay, Mama. Oh, God, hurry. Can you step on it, Yeah, come on. Come on, you little crybabies. So we walk into this, place with an old board on it, with 2 holes cut in there with a saw. We get up on there. There's actually some toilet paper there. Thank God we got toilet paper. And then we're going right next to each other. It's our only intimate moment. All our years of life that we didn't spend together. So we take a poop and we come back. Oh no, Vic waited for us, and then he, takes us back. And I go, what the fuck happened to my line? He put his pole up on the pier there, put it in a knot hole or something, and there it was, zigzagging all through the piers, like a cat's cradle. And we are heart sunk, see, because what happened was while Vic was tending to our basic needs, his fish struck, his big fish struck the line that he'd been waiting for all his life. And that fish just took his line out and zigzagged. He was wanting to get away, and there it was. It was beautiful. It was, about 10 piers that it wrapped itself around and zigzagging across. We just, we heard it. See, we heard the grumbling. We heard the sweating of the boxer dynamite. It's gonna blow. And this is it. He's going to pick us up and throw us in the water, Mark. I can't swim, so you're going to have to try to save me. And we just watched him fume, see. And he's, he's breathing hard and everything. It's like that crazy psycho clown movie. He's going to do us in. This is it. Should we run? Should we run and try to get away? Just wait. I think he's calming down now. And he did. Ouch. Whoa. This is a change of menu. And I think I said something. I have to go back into the therapy to get what I said. But I say, something. Oh, too bad, Papa. My dad. Too bad, Vic. You lost your fish. I was happy. I was happy he lost his fish. I was overjoyed. He takes his 2 sons to the crapper, and loses his fish. So the story I'm going to be working on is my old man's fishing pole. It's going to be a story about a bitter old man who was raised by a brutal father who, like my father, and he becomes a millionaire, and he goes fishing to get his anxiety out about his father. See, he inherited his pole. When he dies, he gets his pole. I don't want anything that man but his pole. And so his son goes out fishing at least a couple times a month with his old man's pole. And so he's there on the pier one evening. The sun has just touched on the horizon. It's just gone down. There's just nobody around. It's strange. There's nobody around it. And all of a sudden, this beautiful voice says, "Have you caught anything yet?" And he turns and looks, and he sees the most beautiful woman he's ever seen in his life. And looks standing over him, he's sitting in his fold-up chair, and he looks up, and she's a tall drink of water, just the most beautiful, woman. He says, "No, I haven't caught anything yet. In fact, I've never caught anything, to tell you the truth. I just come here to get bitter at my father. See? I get it all out. So I get my bitterness all out when I come here. This is his pole that I fish with." And she says, "I'd love to fish, but I'm afraid to get near the water. And this is my exception. And I just looked down here, saw that you're all alone. I wanted to be sure you're okay." I says, "Yeah, I'm okay. Just a little perturbed, my therapist and I are working on, what this shiny reel does to my psyche, see." She says, "Okay, well, you know what? If you cast your pole over there, you're going to catch a big fish." I go, "Really? I'll catch a big fish over there? If I put casting over there?" I said, "I don't know if I want to catch a fish. See, then that'll be the end of my anxiety and my bitterness. See, just no, I think it's time that you get rid of that. See." She says, "I got to get off the pier because I'm afraid of the water." "Okay, well, nice meeting you. Oh, by the way, you're one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen, laid eye on. I wish I'd known you and seen you when I was young, because I would have gone for you, see. I would have never given up till you married me, Because you're going to make one fine catch for a young man." "Okay, well, thanks for the compliment. Bye, And so he casts his pole there, and he gets a bite. "Oh, my Lord, I got a fish on this line. Whoa, hey. And it's a striper. It's a striper with a rainbow all on it. It's glowing in the dark, It's kicking up the plankton, it's in the ocean, and it's glowing this blue. He's fighting it for half an hour, see? And he brings it in, got this big striper, and he puts the striper down on the pier, the old boards. And the striper says, "I am the friend of the mermaid you just talked to, and she has granted you a new life. Your days of being bitter are over." And the old man looks down, and the wrinkles in his hand disappear. He goes, "What?" He feels for his face, and the wrinkles in his face are gone. The mermaid? That was a mermaid I talked to? And I get it now. I get it. I was always meant to catch this fish, the friend of the mermaid, so she can end my bitterness with my father. I can put all that away now. Okay, well, you take care. I'm not going to see where my mermaid is. Do you know where your mermaid is right now? My old man's fishing pole. Gotta let the line out. Gotta take it easy. You gotta get what's coming to you. The goodness and wholesomeness and beauty that's in life. You take care now. Yeah.